Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about some more details for the upcoming Casino DLC that'll be arriving in Grand Theft Auto Online shortly. Now, really quickly, what do you guys think this DLC is going to be called? Rockstar always come up with some relatively creative names for their DLCs. My good friend Jeremy, who actually designed my channel banner, which looks incredible, by the way, he came up with this logo and concept, which I think looks unreal. It's called Grand Theft Auto Online High Stakes and High Rollers. I mean, Rockstar should just take that right there. Boom. He saved them all the trouble. That looks amazing. But in the comments, let me know what you think this update is actually going to be called. So every day, more and more information starts to come out about this that helps us piece together what this DLC is going to look like. Now, when I'm recording this video, Saturday, June 8th, Rockstar have not officially said anything about this other than the changes that they've made in-game, which we've covered in previous videos. We'll actually talk about that a little later on in the video. But anyways, let's dive into the new information. And that actually comes from Rockstar Insider TezFunds2. He mentioned this on the GTA forum site the other day by stating the casino is definitely going to require a loading screen to access. Not because of glitches, but to disable people who, in quotes, live in regions that don't allow gambling from accessing it. Just like Red Dead Online Poker, the reason why it takes you to a whole different session when playing it is because of the gambling laws in different regions. I think there will be an entrance fee for people who don't want to lure themselves into the business side of the casino. So we'll talk about that last line in a little bit, the business side of the casino. But as far as the loading screen and how access to it is going to work, I feel like it will be very similar to every other Grand Theft Auto Online interior, where there's going to be this blue or yellow Corona outside of the entrance or entrances of the casino. And when you enter, there'll be a little cutscene of your character like pushing the door open, and then you'll be taken to this different interior that will require a loading screen. And as TezFunds2 mentions, one of the reasons for this might be because of the gambling laws associated with the casino. Now, we've touched on this in a previous video, which I'll leave a link to in the description of this one. But basically, the way it works is if you live in a region or a country that doesn't allow gambling, you won't be able to participate in the gambling aspect of the casino. Now, what aspect of that is going to be, whether it's mini games like poker, roulette, or slots, Texas Hold'em, I'm not sure. Those details haven't been revealed, as I mentioned very briefly. But it looks like some people will not be able to take advantage of all the aspects of the casino just solely based off of where they live, just like what we saw in Red Dead Online. Now, I'm sure there's going to be workarounds to this. VPNs are incredibly easy to access, and most of them are free. Now, I don't know how to go about setting that up on a PlayStation or an Xbox or PC for that matter. As far as gaming, I've never used it for that purpose, but I'm sure it's something that can't be all that difficult. Now, following up with that, TezFund2 provided some more information on the loading screen aspect. He says the purpose of the loading screen is to place you in an interior below the map to ensure some code laws applies without issues. For example, they disable your weapons and grant you God mode to ensure no glitch or bug will kill your character or something. It will be a problem if the casino is publicly accessible to everyone, as God mode glitches will make use of that. Also, if you have to pay an entrance fee for the casino, the whole thing will be disabled from people who live in regions that don't allow gambling, because that will be a scam. Paying to enter the casino only to discover you can't participate in any sort of event/minigame happening. So that's sort of a follow-up to what he discussed earlier, and there are some interesting things regarding this. So the casino is going to be different from pretty much everything else we've seen in Grand Theft Auto Online before, because there's only one of it. Everything else that Rockstar has added in terms of a business, whether that be a biker club or a CEO office, or even more recently the nightclubs, there's always been multiple locations of them. And Rockstar has been able to make this work because usually they've just taken the buildings that already exist in game and then turned them into areas that can be used as far as businesses, whether that's the Maze Bank Tower or whether that's a warehouse that becomes a nightclub. The casino is different. There's only one casino in Los Santos, and that's actually confirmed on the GTA Wiki page. Now, Grand Theft Auto 5 is certainly not the first game to have casinos in the GTA series. In GTA 3, there was Kenji's Casino. In Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, there were a ton of casinos, all located in Las Venturas. There were 3 of them that were accessible: Caligula's Place, Casino Floor, and the Four Dragons Casino. And then there were a ton of them that were inaccessible: the Camel's Toe, the Clown's Pocket, Camelot, the Emerald Isle, the High Roller, the Pink Swan, Pirates and Men's Pants, Royal Casino, Starfish Casino, and the Visage. So lots of casinos there. In GTA Liberty City Stories, there were 3. There was the Big Shot Casino, the Leon Casino, and the Doll's House. In Grand Theft Auto 4, there is the abandoned Albany Casino. And in Grand Theft Auto 5, we have the Be Lucky Los Santos Vinewood Casino. So that is the only casino in Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, there's no other locations in game that could service as one or that would make sense as one. Now, something interesting you might not have known about the casino in GTA 5 is it's actually modeled off of a real-life casino, the Hollywood Park Casino. Now, what's also interesting about this is this casino and horse racetrack closed in 2013 when they actually demolished the racetrack. So what's kind of interesting is the second this casino and racetrack was opened, it was demolished shortly after. So this place was modeled after a real-life casino in Los Angeles, but it was actually shortly closed after the release of Grand Theft Auto 5. However, it has since reopened at a new location. It is still called the Hollywood Park Casino. It now just doesn't have that racetrack on the back. So kind of bad luck for Rockstar there, but it is interesting that it is now reopening. It's just at a different location and now doesn't have the racetrack associated with it. And although I'm sure that's not going to have any impact on Rockstar's decision making as far as what to do with this casino, it is just sort of an interesting Easter egg that you might not have known about. But anyways, I want to get back to something that TezFunds2 said earlier. He stated that there is going to be a business side of the casino. And that is interesting, and it would sort of follow the same pattern that Rockstar has done throughout the past couple of updates. Let's go back to the last one, which was After Hours. The whole point of After Hours was the nightclubs, but a big part of the nightclubs was the business aspect of it that wasn't really associated with dancing, DJs, and music. In fact, TezFunds2 confirms that the casino itself is going to be a brand new business. So I would imagine that it will function very similarly to the way the nightclubs function, that the main level is going to be like the source of entertainment. So this will be like the casino games, mini games, events, stuff like that. And then I'm sure there's going to be like a bottom bunker level that's going to consist of the business itself, where you will run whatever illicit operation occurs there. Now, something that's kind of interesting, and one of you guys actually pointed this out to me on my Facebook page, is that if you have the counterfeit cash business that came out with the Motorcycle Club, like in 2015 or 2016, you'll actually find a casino-related item in there. Now, I don't know if this is just pure coincidence, if this is just a prop that Rockstar used, but you can actually find one lady in particular that is sort of like taking money from a bucket and putting it into a washing machine. Well, some of the items inside of that bucket are poker chips. I found that to be incredibly interesting. Now, again, I don't know if this has been a hint foreshadowing all along, or if this is just random coincidence that Rockstar decided to use a prop in the counterfeit cash lockup that could also be used as a prop in the casino DLC. But regardless, I still found that to be kind of cool. There are these blue and white poker chips that don't seem to be getting thrown into the 69 Express washing machine. Either way, something I noticed, something that was pointed out to me, I think that's pretty cool. Whether it's related to the casino or not, only time will tell. But again, I found that to be kind of interesting. And the last thing we're going to be looking at in this video today, a lot of people have been wondering if Rockstar will announce this update anytime soon, or if it will be a surprise and we'll sort of have to wait until the update drops. Well, TezFunds2 believes that Rockstar are very likely to announce it. He says that because Rockstar started making those changes near the casino, it's likely they will announce it when they could have just left us and released it by a surprise. And that's a good point. It's almost like Rockstar wants to build the hype for this update, and that's why they're sort of doing those small changes near the casino. So I think it's only a matter of time before there's an official announcement for it. I know the last update, Arena War, they only announced it like the night before. I don't know if Rockstar will do the same thing this time or if they will give us way more lead time like what they did in the After Hours update last summer, where we sort of had weeks and weeks of little detail given to us and teaser trailers and whatnot. But I guess we really just will have to wait and see, and hopefully time will tell. And, I would like to get some info sooner rather than later so we can start to piece together this update even more. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on this video. That'd be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next video.